Okay, guys, so today we're going to be filling out a place value chart. The place value chart we're going to be filling out is for the number 136,080. And our place value chart is right down here. Okay? So, as we do this, we want to keep the number in mind. And the number is right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over kind of the periods and the patterns. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Let's look at the periods. The first thing we have are the ones, then the thousands, and then the millions, okay? And each one of these guys happens to be represented by a... I'm way off. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Oh no, it's going to be way off because I don't have my... Oh boy. Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be way off. So guys, the thousands is by a comma. The millions is by a comma, right? Okay, now let's go ahead and look at each period and see what they have. In each period, Gabe, you ready? Here we go. They have ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens. Okay, I want to know what are some similarities and differences you saw up here. Talk to your neighbor about it. What are some similarities and what are some differences? Go. Okay, bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum.
Okay, I'm looking for eyes. I'm looking for hands that are still. Nothing in them. Okay, good job. Wow, most of us are really fast on that. Okay, guys, what did something in common? What was something in common? What was something we noticed that was something in common? Okay, Jackson.
They all have ones, tens, and hundreds.
Yeah, that's a super important pattern. They all have ones, tens, hundreds. Each period has ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. Okay, Azealia. Okay, and they all have 3 spots, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, anything different?
Why is the door keeping opening and shutting?
Good question. Okay, what's different about these? Only got one still up. In a minute. Okay, what do you got, Lila? Yeah. They do have, even though they have ones, tens, and hundreds, this is the 1,000s, which makes it different. This is the 10,000s, which makes it different. And this is the 100,000s. Yeah, exactly. So they are different. Okay? Absolutely, they are different. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this number. Do you want to start with the biggest value or the smallest value? Biggest? Smallest. Biggest? Small. I'm seeing mostly smallest. Okay, so let's go ahead. Pencil ready? Your book should look like, or your page should look like my page. Here we go. I'm going to start in the ones. So how many ones do I have? How many tens?
8.
Come on, guys. How many tens? 8 tens. Yes. How many hundreds?
0.
How many thousands? Oh. Yep, there is a comma here. And then 6, right? Then how many? Okay. I don't know why that 6 would disappear. Okay, how many 10,000s? 3. How many 100,000s? 1. Okay, guys, make sure your book looks like my book.
Has this date.
Good
I
question.
hate it.
You don't like Texas, huh?
Yeah, no snow to play it.
Okay, Gabe, make your book look like my book. Okay? Okay, now, the next one we're going to say this is the place. The what? Sorry, my board is off. So when I write over there, I can write it over here just fine. Or maybe not. Anyway, this is the place. Okay, guys? So this is the, let's say it, the ones. Oh, the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, the 100,000s. Okay, so we're going to do this. So how many ones do I have, guys? So I'm going to put 0, and I'm actually going to write 0 what? 0 ones. How many tens?
8.
Oh, thank you. Yes. 8. 8 what? 10. So I'm going to write 8 tens. How many hundreds? 0. So you know what I'm going to put? 0. How many thousands do I have? So guys, watch this. Yours should look like mine. I'm going to write 6,000, just like that. Okay, 6,000. Okay? Because what that tells me is I have 6 in the thousands. Okay? What's this one missing? It tells me the place 10,000s. How many do I have? 3. Okay, guys, later on in the lesson, it's going to tell you that it wants 2 ways to write or show the value of a number. This is one way to show the value of a number. So what we need now is the second way to show the value of each digit. Okay? So this is the first way, which is showing the place. So if it asks you for 2 ways, this is the first way. The second, instead of place, we're actually going to do the value. And value is just how much each number is worth, right? So how much is the ones worth? 0. Okay? Okay, right here. How much is the 8 worth, everybody? 80. How much is the hundreds worth? 0. How much is the thousands worth? 6. What? Yeah, 6,000. So right here, you just put 6, comma. Remember, hundreds, tens, ones. 0, 0, 0. Okay, is this one done for you? Yeah, 30,000. What's the value here?
1,000.
No, say it. 100. So write 100. And then 1,000 means a what? Comma. And then what do I need? 3 more zeros. Okay, Micaiah. Okay, make it quick. Okay, guys, make sure your book looks like my book. We're going to continue. Cruising along. Make sure you get your zeros behind. Now, I have some boys out. Wait until we get back. Yes. So, this says how many hundreds? 0. What's it worth? 0. What is this? 6 what? This is place. 6,000. What's the value? Okay. So what's my place? 10,000. How many? 3. Okay. We ready? Okay, let's go ahead and get to number A. Yes, I said number A. Deal with it. Okay. Number A. What is the place value position for the digit 6? We already have it, guys. Look at 6. And what did we write there? The thousands. So answer A, we said it was the thousands, right? That was the place of the 6. Now question B says, how can you find the value of digit 1? Talk to your neighbor and then write it down. How can you find the value? How can you find that that's 100,000? Think about it. Talk to your neighbor. Write it in your book. Okay, bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum.
Okay, how could you find the value of the 1? Who has some ideas? Okay, Kason, what do you got? It's 100,000. So how can you find out that it's 100,000? Yes. So what do you use? You use your place value chart. Okay, guys, remember, unless you've asked to sharpen your pencil, you should be at your seat. I'm not going to have students sharpening pencils the entire lesson. Okay, Gabe, I need you at your seat, bud. You don't need to sharpen your pencil 3 times in one lesson. We'll wait. Thank you. Okay, guys. Number D. Number C. Write other ways to find the value of the digits in the place value chart. Okay? We're going to skip that. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to move to page number 8. Okay. I can see it. Okay, page 8, you ready? We start in 3. Page 8. We'll skip over some of those. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this one. This one's a little less gross. Okay, this one's a little less gross. This isn't about bug particles that you eat. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and read this in 3,
It's about the yellow jacket.
2, and 1. Yellow. Okay, come on, guys, everybody. Yellow jacket wasps live in colonies that can contain up to 15,000 wasps, while bee colonies can have as many as 50,000 bees. How does the value of the digit 5 in 50,000 compare with the value of the digit 5 in 15,000? Okay, our first read, what's it about? What are the things it's about? Bees and yellow jackets, right? Okay? Bees and yellow jackets. And what's it asking us to do? It's asking us to compare them. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this one more time, and let's go ahead and get the numbers, okay? Read it one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Yellow jacket wasps live in the colonies that can contain up to 15,000 wasps, while bee colonies can have as many as 50,000 bees. How does the value of the 5-digit in 50,000 compare with the value of the 5-digit in 15,000? Okay, stop. What are my numbers? Whoa, 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 we're missing something. I heard 15,000 and 50,000, but I'm missing something. 15,000 wasps and 50,000 bees. Now yellow jackets. Now we actually don't need per se that information, but it's good to get in the habit of it. So let's go ahead and look at A. Show the 15,000 the value of the 5 digits. So let's come over to this right here. We're going to come over to this chart and we're going to write the number 15,000. How many ones? Everybody, how many ones? Okay, I'm going to wait until I have all eyes. Notebooks are away. Okay, how many ones? How many tens? How many hundreds? How many 1,000s? How many tens? Okay, so this is really cool because this helps us see the value very fast. What's the value right here? 5. 5 right up here. 5. Yeah, so what are we going to put over here? Just 5,000. Okay, let's go ahead and fill out the next one. How many for 50,000? How many ones? Okay, be filling this out as we go, guys. How many ones? 0. How many tens? How many hundreds? How many thousands? How many 10,000s? 5. 5 10,000s. Okay, guys, I'm going to check your book. I'm going to be looking to make sure your book looks like my book. You should be following along. Okay. Now this is key right here, guys. What is the value of the 5? It's actually what? You know, this is off. I'm going to go away from the smartboard for a minute, and I'm going to go to my whiteboard to work. Okay, guys. So look right here. We have 5,000, and we have 50,000. Now, this example is going to be really important as we talk about in the next question. Yeah, watch. Yeah, we can face it right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and let's look at the next question. What does the next question say? This is going to be super important for the next question. Okay? Which digit has the greater value? Which digit has the greater value? This digit in the thousands or this digit in the 10,000s? What is it, everybody?
10,000.
Okay, now let me go ahead and explain how this works. I've explained it a little bit, but watch, guys. Yeah, Drew.
What page are you on?
We're on page 8. Okay? Page 8. Okay? Now, how do we know it's greater and how much greater is it? How much greater is it? Because I believe that is the next question. The next question is, the value of the 5-digit is 50,000 is blank times the value of the 5 in the 15,000. Okay? So, how much greater is it? I's right here. So let's look at this. We have 1, right? And then we have 10, which is 10 times greater, right? And then we have 100, which is 10 times greater than 10. And then we have 1,000, which is what? 10 times greater than 100. So am I in the thousands with this one? Yeah, I'm in the thousands, right? 5,000. Okay. So what happens when I go to the 10,000s? What am I?
10 times
Man, Kaysen is just right with me. Kaysen's got everyone. Lila's got everyone. Thank you. Yeah, it's 10 times bigger. So when we go over one place value, how much bigger is it going to be? When we go from thousands to 10,000s, how much bigger is it going to be? 10 times. What if we go the other way? What if we go from 10,000s to thousands? It's going to be 10 times smaller or 10 times less. Does that make sense? And that's that concept it wants you to get. That when we go over by place values, it's always 10 times bigger. So when we go one spot over, it's always what? 10 times bigger. That's going to be on your assignment. Okay, guys? So, we're about ready for your assignment. There's just 2 things I want to go over before I give you your assignment. And one of them is on number 1. So let's go ahead and read number 1. Let me go ahead and get this right back on number 1. Let me scroll. Let me go to the computer and scroll. Smartboard is still having a tough time. Okay, guys. Get ready to read. We start in 3. We start in 2. And we start in 1. Okay, here we go. Come on, guys. There are over 2,000 different species of jellyfish. The largest species has tentacles 200 feet long. How does the value of the digit 2 in 2,000 compare with the value of the digit 2 in 200? Okay, guys? So this is what I want you to do. We're going to compare. What 2 numbers are we comparing? 2,000. And what did it ask? It said, how does the value of the digit 2 in 2,000 compare with the value of the 2 in 200? Well, remember, it's saying, how much bigger is it? Well, how many place values do we go over from 200 to 1,000? 1. So how much bigger is it? 10 times. Okay, guys? I want to show one more thing. Let's get one number that's just a little bit bigger. What if we had 20,000? Okay, watch what I do. I'm going to wait. Everybody scoot in. This is something I want everybody to see, so I want to make sure. I'll get it later. Okay, so here we go. How many places do we go over from here? 10 times bigger and 10 times.
bigger.
So what's 10 times 10? That would actually be 20,000 is actually 100 times bigger than 200. Does that make sense? Could we keep going? Yeah, and the next one would be 1,000 times bigger, and the next one would be 10,000 times bigger, and the next one would be 100,000 times bigger. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I wanted to show you guys that pattern. Okay, guys? So the answer here is what? It's how much bigger? Yeah, the jellyfish, yeah. 2,000 is 10 times bigger than 200. What would be the other way you could say it? 200 is 10 times smaller than 2,000. Okay, those are the two ways that you could say it. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, right here, let's do some basic stuff. It says, instructions, everybody. Write the value of the... So what do I look for? Underline digit, and then I write the value. So I'm just writing how much that is worth. So on the first one, what's the underline digit, everybody? Wow, that was close to everybody. What was it? 4. Yeah, 4 is the digit, and then what's the value? 4,000. Okay, guys. Now, on your assignment, the first couple, I know, it says 4,000, I promise. This smartboard has not been my buddy all day today. So, yeah, Zelia. What's that? 15 minutes. Okay, guys. So, on your assignment, it's going to ask you two ways to represent the place value of something. What are the two ways we use to represent the place value of something? Let me show you the two ways it's asking you to do it. Okay, it's going to give you a number. It's going to give you a number, and what it wants you to do is it wants you to write it two ways. A, write it like the place. So if it's a 3 in the 10,000s, you write 3 10,000s, and then you write the value. So what I want is I want everybody to go ahead, go to page 9, and you need to start working on page 9 and 10 on your own. 9 and 10 on your own. Now, number 7 on page 9 is a chart. If you want to know how to fill out the chart, just go back to the chart you already filled out on page 7 and use that to help you out. Any questions on that? Okay, guys, go ahead and get started on page 9 and 10.